back. Here is Skylar's truck. It is completely put back to a point where it's drivable again. There are many things that need done on this, but for the most part, Mason got everything wrapped up on it, and Skylar has his truck back when he needs it. But the truck was getting pretty rusty before the accident, so Skylar is actually more or less, I think, going to get this thing repainted. There's a couple small things, like I said, that need addressed. For one, this fender does not line up, so we have a couple body lines. It was like an aftermarket fender someone bought. There's a couple other small things that kind of need tweaked and mess with the hood. Having trouble getting the hood to line up. It is an aftermarket hood, but it was never an issue before, so that may, you know, kind of lay into that fender, have something to do with that. But their green doors obviously over here lined up pretty good everywhere other than the hood right there. The cab and interior, guys, it's all put back together. Everything is complete. He's got his new dash pad in here. That's looking good. Okay, he forgot a pillar over there. I don't know what the excuse is for that, but looks like everything's pretty much done in here. Do need to get these new plastic pieces to go here. Those got broken, taking them off of the other cab. And yeah, this truck is just pretty much all put back together. Yeah, you guys seen what would happen. If you guys are new to the channel, go back a couple videos and see what actually happened in this truck. We had to do a full cab swap on it. We did most of the work outside at my grandparents' house, just because we couldn't get trailers in here. Well, I mean, we could get trailers down here. Just instead of hauling it, it was just, we had all the tools there. We just went ahead and did it over there. So yeah, everything is put back together on this thing, guys. So yeah, we'll get to it later, but for now it is a drivable vehicle. I'm assuming Skylar's probably gonna just use it as a truck through the winter, and maybe at some point repaint the truck. So Mason is airing up the tires on his truck right now, and we are going to I think he's wanting to go ahead and actually start tearing this thing apart. So what are your goals today? I mean, what do you want to get done on the truck today, realistically?
Well, originally, I wanted to pull the motor, but I don't think that's going to happen.
You don't think you're going to be able to get the motor out today?
Well, I didn't go buy an engine stand, so...
Oh, well, we can still get it out. I mean, we can... Yeah. I have that... There's an engine stand in there, or we can just... We can get a concrete block and just set it on the ground. We can always go get an engine stand tomorrow or something.
Pull the engine trains out.
Yeah, I can go. We can run to Harbor Freight in the morning and get an engine stand. So, I'd like to
start gutting the interior.
Yeah. We are going to completely take all the carpet and stuff out of this thing. Probably do some type of coating. I'm guessing you want to do.
Yeah, probably
just bed line the floor. And then we're going to redo some of the wiring in the, I mean, pretty much all the wiring in the truck is going to be redone. I sent Mason a screenshot the other day of everything he needs to buy. Thinking universal tack like I got on my Cummins, external voltage regulator kit, and a Edge CTS2 with the competition kit, so it'll run off key on power, and we'll be able to run like oil pressure, like everything off of that little monitor, and he'll be able to just go off that. Don't really need a speedo. I mean, like I said, you can pretty much get everything on that. And he does want to still be able to drive the truck on the street. I'm kind of against that idea. I think we should just go full blown with it, but he wants to still be able to drive the thing on the street. So we're gonna try to keep the tail light and turn signal headlight stuff intact, and pretty much just,
they probably make a
like a kit you can buy, something real clean and simple. But without further ado, I just wanted to show you guys that truck. I think he's going to pull it in here, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this Mustang, and Corey's gonna be over later and we're gonna do that AirDog install video. But I'm gonna get started on this Mustang, guys, and he's gonna pull his truck in and start ripping it apart. Okay guys, this is pretty simple to do if none of you guys have ever had to check compression on your engine before. Basically, you'll need to get one of these kits. They're relatively inexpensive. You can get them at parts stores. Basically, what you'll do is you'll take your spark plugs out. I took the spark plug out over here on the front, and then I turned the engine over a couple times. I unhooked this ignition control module box dealio, unplugged that so the engine will not start. You don't want to start while you're doing this. And I have about 130 pounds on this first one, So that's good, I think. I think that's within spec. I'm gonna go ahead and test every single one of them, and we'll see if any of them are low. So we got that one done. Now we'll move on to the next one. Hey guys, so this is the compression on all the cylinders if you're looking at the front of the motor, and everything checked out good. Yeah, I mean, it's high enough all across the board that we shouldn't be having any issues. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the new plugs and wires in it, and hopefully it fixes the thing. And yeah, one of the spark plugs did break in half when I was taking it out. Oh, that's pretty sketchy. That was the worst one. I thought we were gonna have to pull the head off of it, but anyways, guys, let's get these plugs and wires in and see if we can get this thing fixed up for them. All right, guys, we went ahead and put the plugs and wires on. The plugs did not fix the misfire. We put the wires on, and the misfire at this point in time is gone, although the engine is kind of warm. So we'll really have to let it cool down, and we'll see if that cold start misfire goes away. Cleared the codes here on our Harbor Freight scanner. See, we put it in gear here. It was missing real bad before, you guys remember, but we're good now. So yeah, I mean, she might be fixed. I'll put the south side, and we're gonna pull Mason's truck in.
You look down there. Right there off the front of the head.
It's oil pouring out of the front of the cylinder head. No bueno. In today's video, we are going to be doing this installation on Corey's 2004 Dodge. Doing an AirDog DF165 4G. Fleece, filter delete. Delete the return, take the housing on the side of the engine block completely off. He's changing a couple injector lines due to them being prone to cracking. They haven't cracked, but he's just going to go ahead and replace them before they do. And we're going to be installing this 2-bolt design. It has a feed and a return in it. You'll feed the pump off this one, and then this will return the fuel back to the tank, so that eliminates the need to do the fuel module upgrade that comes with the AirDog kits. Nothing wrong with those, but we are just being lazy and we want to put the sump in. We don't want to do the fuel module upgrade. So we're going to do the sump. Came with a nice hole saw here. We're going to drill a hole in the bottom of the tank here in a second, and we're going to start letting that fuel start draining out. And then once it's completely drained out, we will go ahead and blow the hole completely all the way out for this. It's actually a dual O-ring design. Where'd you get this? Amazon? You don't know, like, what, it doesn't have like a brand or anything?
It's a brand. I don't remember what brand it was. That's the box right there. I don't know if it says or not.
Probably not.
RDP, maybe?
RDP.
Like 90 bucks.
And we got to install our wiring harness. Pretty straightforward installation on these trucks, especially when we're doing the sump. So we're going to go ahead and dive right in. No leak.
Yeah, it's right now brake cleaner so that way it'll like dry.
Yeah, it's got fuel all over it. Well, she's running. All right, guys, we have completely wrapped up the install on the AirDog. Got everything put on. Looks like it's running pretty good. I don't really know what Corey's doing, but about to go grab some food here in town, and we're gonna grab a couple pizzas and stuff, and might come back and do something with the fuel filter. Housing delete. How was your overall experience installing the AirDog?
Good experience.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I didn't have to do it.
Yeah. It looks like it's just right there where you can barely see it, but it's high enough to where the frame would hit before the filters would get knocked off. So we're gonna go ahead and run to town here in a minute and throw some fuel in it. All right, we got the motor out of Mason's truck. Got it here on the ground.
You did all this with only one little boob.
Mason got hurt while we were taking the motor out. But this is the first time it's actually ever been out of the truck. Just got it kind of chilling on some jack stands right there. And
I was in here and he was spinning it. Well,
I got his finger
Yeah,
bad.
it cut me open.
so you taped it up with some masking tape, right?
Well, there's a Band-Aid in there too. But it's from 1932, so.
Yeah, there's some pretty old Band-Aids.
It's probably best it's not Band-Aid.
But yeah, this is the point where we just get to spend enormous amounts of labor cleaning this nasty shit up. This is so nasty under here, and I'm just so ready to take all this wiring out and do all standalone stuff. Cut these inner fender liners out, really clean it up. All right, guys, Corey got the fleece fuel filter delete on the truck. Pretty simple to install. Why don't you just go ahead and explain to us, Corey, what you had to do to put this on?
Well, it's a lot easier through the wheel well, obviously. You just unbolt the lines off of it and hook the returns to that and bolt it back up using the original bolts.
Pretty straightforward.
It does have the water and fuel sensor that needs to go on the bottom of it.
Yeah, and it's got a little, looks like it has a little port for something else as well. I don't know if that, I don't know why you'd want to read return pressure, but, or something. I don't know what that's for, but maybe another water and fuel sensor.
It's probably a multi-application type thing.
Yeah, whatever you want to use it for. Or it could be for
dual
another
returns.
dual CP3.
Yeah, just say if you had
twin
return
CP3s.
doors, you would need it.
Alright guys, that is going to wrap up the end of the video. We got the AirDog put on Corey's truck, got the motor pulled out of this, we got quite a bit done tonight. Yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. If you guys like the video, hit the like button, subscribe, and we will see you guys on the next one.